Hello, I'm Larry Risen, President and CEO of BioTrak Market Intelligence, a leading provider of REMS, assessment design, and implementation consulting services. We're excited to share with you a new approach for ensuring commercial viability of your drug product while meeting its requirements for a REMS. We refer to this approach as optimizing your REMS design for commercial success. This program has particular application in designing a REMS that has elements to assure safe use. In this video, I will be discussing the use of the following methods in optimizing a REMS design from a commercial perspective: decision tree analysis, Monte Carlo simulation or conjoint analysis, primary research with REMS stakeholders, and market outcome predictions. In most REMS that have elements to assure safe use, there will be several important design options or trade-offs that a drug manufacturer can consider for the implementation system. For example, the REMS might require elements to assure safe use that in essence limits or restricts drug prescription fulfillment for only when all stakeholders are registered in the program: patient, prescriber, and pharmacist. At a high level, there are three primary channels for filling these prescriptions: through a retail pharmacy, through a specialty pharmacy, or a mail order pharmacy. That, for example, represents the first decision tree point. Then with each option, there are implementation system configurations that could be designed and contemplated, all of which will achieve the same goal to ensure all stakeholders are registered in the REMS program, but they can have potentially very different acceptance into the market and consequences on your resulting sales. Let's examine the critical steps in the process of optimizing your REMS elements to assure safe use program for the best commercial outcome. The key business question is, which REMS program design do we adopt and how will it impact our potential market? Risk management optimization is our proposed solution. Identify the REMS program design and options with the best predicted probable market outcome. This is accomplished by using several tools, including decision tree analysis, a model based on Monte Carlo simulation or a conjoint model simulation model, primary market research with key REMS stakeholders, and then a market outcome prediction model. So first, let's look at how we do this. We begin by building the decision tree, and that typically involves designing 2 to 4 different REMS program concepts or alternatives. We develop a branch for each REMS program design, and within that branch are represented many REMS element trade-offs or variations within that branch of the decision tree. So just to reiterate, we take what are the available options for both the REMS program concepts and then within each concept, various trade-offs therein. Our next step is constructing the decision tree by linking it to market models. We typically design intent-to-use market prediction models for each REMS program design. That is, will a prescriber prescribe? Will a patient take the medication based on the requirements that they're going to have to go through for the REMS program? We conduct this by doing market research. We link the model metrics and trade-offs to the decision tree. Our next step is to populate the market prediction models for each REMS design. We populate these models using quantitative research with the intended REMS stakeholder groups. We can use a conjoint design or other type of market research methodology. Our goal is to make predictions about intent to use and the amount of utilization given what a prescriber and patient and pharmacist will have to experience for each REMS program design. These models can then be used to perform a Monte Carlo simulation or can drive a conjoint simulator model. Now, I realize this might be fairly technical information, but these are techniques that are practiced in the industry on a daily basis. It involves generating a probabilistic or risk-adjusted forecast for the product for each REMS program branch, and the Monte Carlo output appears in the decision tree. The Monte Carlo will then help us examine a policy suggestion in the decision tree. What's the best probable outcome from a financial point of view for each option or branch in the tree? And this policy suggestion gives the best probable outcome. Within that, we can select trade-off options. This is what we call optimize and select REMS program design from a commercial perspective. We begin selecting trade-off options and observe their impact on the market prediction. And we want to adopt the best probable outcome. Again, you have many choices as a manufacturer for variations in how you create an implementation system for elements to assure safe use. But it's critical that you make a market prediction on likelihood of use of your product and utilization metrics based on these different program designs. Drug manufacturers too often find themselves in a hurry-up situation to comply with the REMS. As a result, the focus can be entirely directed on designing the system to meet an FDA REMS requirement without the benefit of testing the impact of the REMS design on the probable market outcome. A cumbersome implementation system for prescribers, patients, and pharmacists can have devastating consequences on product marketing and sales. Even small trade-off decisions can mean several market share points. Since 1999, BioTrak has fielded hundreds of pharmaceutical commercial strategy and support projects to both patients and prescribers, and has established an industry best practice in REMS design and implementation. We would be pleased to speak with you about your REMS questions and consulting needs. I invite you to contact me if I can be of assistance. I also invite you to review other REMS videos and subject matter we have available on our website. I hope this video has been educational for you. We encourage you to also view our 3-part video series on REMS assessments. Thank you for listening.